Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Floyd Humphreys at floydhumphreys.com. And today, I want to talk a little bit about young people that sometimes aren't thinking far enough ahead to realize that they can retire in 3 to 5 years instead of just partying. So, I know people that have spent 3 to 5 years in a bar drunk, and they could have spent that 3 to 5 years building generational income, $50,000 a month that their kids could inherit, and it would have cost them less than the beer cost them. But anyway, in fact, it might have not cost them anything. But there's also people, it isn't just young people or alcoholics, it's anybody who sometimes people get caught in a rut, and they go to work and they do the same thing every day, and a lot of times they're comfortable and they have enough money. It isn't like they need money, but of course everybody could use a little more. But they have maybe heard something bad about multi-level marketing or something bad about network marketing, and they haven't investigated enough to realize that those things aren't true. Now, there was a time when some of those things were true. There was a time when some companies had people, what they call front-end loading, buy a lot of product up front, and that's illegal nowadays. So no company asks you to do that anymore. And of course, then there's the misconception about your warm market, and that is that a lot of times they tell you to talk to your friends and family, and really your friends and family, all that does is piss them off, because they're not interested. I mean, you can suggest it to them, and you can say, hey, I found a way that I can build a generational income stream, and it's not even a tenth as hard as I thought it was going to be, and in fact it's not even hard at all. What the problem is a lot of times is when people go and talk to friends and family, and then their friends and family think they're trying to sell them something or something like that, and they're not interested, and then they think, well, that's too hard, people don't want to do it, when the truth is, you probably never should have talked to friends and family in the first place. So I don't. All of the people in my organization, and I have, a left leg and a right leg. It's a binary: 2 gets 2 gets 2 gets 2 gets 2, and both of my legs are 1,000 levels deep. More than that, several thousand, I should say. Both of them, left and right. And and I don't know any of these people, not a single one of them. And in the beginning, I sponsored some people that I did know, and but those people quit. And I don't know why they quit. I guess they didn't all quit for the same reason. But the thing is, there is a certain amount of attrition in the business, and so you can't take it personally. I mean, some people quit. But, hell, some people quit their marriages, and when they got married and they said, I do, and hell, their spouse thought they was telling the truth, and they didn't think that they were lying or saying, or until I changed my mind, So, but anyway, I deal with strangers, and, I use paid advertising, so I run an ad somewhere, and I don't run the ad in the same place all the time, but, I try different things, and some things work and some things don't. Some things work better than others. So, but anyway, so I'll run an ad, and somebody will answer the ad. And they answer the ad because they're interested, not because they're my mother, not because they're my cousin, not because they're my neighbor, they don't know me from Adam. So that isn't why they answer the ad. The reason why they answer the ad is because they're interested in finding out what it's about. And so they joined my downline. And they knew ahead of time coming in that it was a network marketing company. Nobody did any bait and switch on them or anything like that. Nobody played any games. It was all just straight up. They knew what it was, and that's why they joined. If it hadn't been a network marketing program, they probably wouldn't have joined. So I don't talk to friends and family about it. Now, they know what I'm doing, and you know, they might decide to join later on. Who knows? None of them particularly need the money, so they're not hungry in that regard. So they're doing whatever they're doing, and they don't need to do something. They are comfortable. They have enough money, and they believe that their retirement is covered, and that they have enough food storage on hand, and that they have enough cash on hand, and extra things, and extra clothing on hand, and that they're prepared for emergencies and all that. So they've already got plans, and hey, you don't need everybody. You just want the people that want it. If you have to convince somebody of something, well then, you don't even want them. But for the people that do want to create an income stream, or they want to retire in 3 to 5 years with, say, $10,000 to $50,000 a month that comes in whether they get out of bed or not, then those are the people that I look for. And I've noticed when I look at the leaders in network marketing worldwide, regardless of what company they're in, I realize that they're people that are older. They're people that are 45, 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe even 80 years old, maybe more. There aren't hardly any in their 20s, and there's very few in their 30s. And whether it's because they just aren't looking to retire, they aren't thinking about that yet, whether they just flat have enough money and don't want any more, and I'm not sure, but I know that there are some people out there that would like to have $10,000 to $50,000 a month coming in within the next 3 to 5 years that are young. And so for those people, I just want to let them know that network marketing is not what a lot of people think it is. And it has evolved in the last half century. And it's been over half a century, actually. And but it has evolved a lot. And so times change, and techniques change. And now the company I'm in, My Daily Choice, it can be automated. They have automated sales funnels. It can all be done online. I never have to call anybody. I never have to email anybody. I never take anybody out to lunch. I don't have any three-way calls. I don't go to any meetings, any of that kind of stuff, And I just run an ad, and if they're interested, they join, and if they're not, they don't. That's pretty easy. And there's people that do it even a lot easier than I do. I don't have a fake book account, but there are people who do. Most people do. And those people don't even have to run ads. They can run ads on Facebook for free. And so they don't even have to spend any money like I do. So they can build a $10,000 to $50,000 retirement income in 3 to 5 years without spending any money. And so I just think that people ought to take another look at network marketing and see what it really is, because most of the time what people think it is isn't what it is at all. And I don't sell any products to anybody ever. Anybody that buys product in my downline buys direct from the company. Nobody ever buys anything from me. You know, I mean, I guess they could, you know, if I wanted to buy some extra product, and then I could tell people I had extras, but I really just prefer that they buy from the company. I don't want to be a warehouse, and I don't want to have to ship and receive anything. So, you know, people just have a misunderstanding about what it is. And once you realize what it really is, then you can understand that there isn't an easier way to make money on God's green earth than network marketing. And it's simple. I mean, it's just basically the truest form of the free enterprise system. And anyway, I'm going to leave a link under this video that you can take a free tour and see what this business is about behind the scenes, and take a look and see if it's for you. And if it is, then there'll be instructions on how you can join us. And I hope you have a great day.